It's been nearly 4 months now since 2 Mapleton High School students died in a crash on Highway 126.
And tonight, the mother of one of those teenagers who died is speaking out. KEZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz joins us live in the studio with our special report tonight, From Wreck to Recovery. Sarah?
Well, it hasn't been easy for Mapleton. The close-knit community is still hurting from the loss of Abby Boydston and Weston Bowman. And while it still stings, the town is trying to find some normalcy, but never forgetting the 2 athletes, the friends, the son and daughter. Cars speed past a cross on the tree where it all happened. Down a steep hill, a teddy bear, flowers, and toys. Shards of glass still scatter the ground. It's all a reminder of the 2 teens killed in a fall crash, 17-year-old Abby Boydston and 16-year-old Weston Bowman.
I haven't revisited the site. I haven't felt the need to because I do get that pit in your stomach kind of feeling.
Olivia Nickel was one of 5 teens on their way to breakfast on Highway 126 in November when their car went off the road and hit a tree. We first spoke with her just days following the crash. Battered, bruised, she was physically and emotionally drained. Fast forward 4 months, the bruises have healed, but the scars remain.
It's empty because in a school of 39 high schoolers, you see everybody every day. So it's not seeing her face is where is she, you know?
Olivia no longer has a black eye, just a red scar where she had surgery on her collarbone. But some scars will never heal.
You live it every day. There's not a time in your life that you don't think about it kind of thing. Everything revolves around that. Even if it's not sad, even if it's happy, it all revolves around that and how they could be there doing that with you.
I really like it because I can see his hands. He had strong hands.
For Weston's mother, Ruby, photos of her son in their Mapleton home bring back the harsh reality he isn't coming home.
I was making my bed when I heard the ambulance. And I just kind of knew.
A mother's intuition, an athlete with a love for adventure, her son gone.
He could come in and just brighten a room, and he was helpful. Even at school, the superintendent said that the halls were just so quiet without him.
Nothing in education prepares you for losing kids, and thank God nothing does, because it's not something that anyone should ever have to go through.
It was too difficult for Mapleton Superintendent Jody O'Mara to talk about Abby and Weston. She says the last few months haven't been easy. In a high school of 35 students, it's hard to not notice the absence of Abby and Weston walking these halls. But the basketball court is alive with the memory of Weston. His brother Colton is honoring him this season by wearing number 1, Weston's jersey.
It's hard to explain.
The only words Colton could say to describe his bond with his brother, tears evident of his grief, a uniform on game days, and a piece of Weston with the family at all times.
There's only one that's made like this. It's a one-of-a-kind, and his ashes are part of it. And each one of the kids chose their own jewelry.
Each family member had a necklace made with a portion of Weston's ashes inside.
I still expect him to be walking in the door.
Weston's sister Sky says she's always wearing her necklace.
He always had a smile on his face, and he loved to do things outdoors. He was just very lively.
A town with a lot of heart, trying to pick up the pieces after a wreck that shattered the community, now sounding off on the 2 teens who touched so many.
He just made everybody laugh. When you were sad, he would make you smile.
He's just an awesome person.
I hope that she's remembered for how nice she was and how funny she was.
She was honestly one of the funniest girls you'd ever meet. Just the comments that she'd say, it was kind of dry humored, but you get it kind of thing.
Sometimes someone will say something about him, I just tear up a bit, and sometimes I'll even start crying again, but getting better.
Trying to recover from the wreck, but never forgetting the 2 who lost their lives at the tree with the cross. And we are told that the school released balloons on the football field in honor of Abby and Weston in the months following the crash, and the school has provided counseling for student staff and their families. The school also says that the 2 other students involved in the wreck are back in school full time. Live in the studio, Sarah Hurwitz, KEZI 9 News.